the day. Please don't be late. Call your friends, I'll call my friends. Let's go and be changed. TMP is doing the most. TMP is doing the most. It's the time of the day. Please don't be late. Call your friends, I'll call my friends.
Hello everybody, welcome back to The Miracle Perspective, and this is the TMP Legends Show. On the TMP Legends Show, if you're here for the first time today, this is where we have legends from different spheres of life, different walks of life, who have done extraordinary things or are doing extraordinary things, or these are the people that are promising to have a bright future which comes from a very good and well-defined self-identity, because self-identity is the backbone of the Miracle Perspective. So today on the Miracle Perspective, we've got a very interesting story coming along that's going to inspire you. A story that is going to change your life. A story that's going to ignite that thing inside you which is dead, or those things that you're using as excuses not to do stuff. This interview is made for that. And my guest is none other than Munya Dongo, known as Mr. Dongo. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you so much, man.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm just doing better day by day.
Yeah.
What can you do?
Munya, thank you so much for joining me today on the Miracle Perspective. I am honored. I know I got you from work. I know your schedule is tight. You've got clients from all over the world.
Yeah.
And you managed to give me a few minutes to do this interview. I appreciate that.
I'm sorry.
So please let the people know. What do you want people to know about Munya? Who is Munya?
Well, Munya is a guy who doesn't know where to stop until he gets what he wants.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's a boy and an ordinary guy who grew up with separate parents. And this guy, so he also had a very tough background, and he was just growing and doing things that he loved. But right now, to also jump up to now, Munya is a business coach, entrepreneurship trainer. He is the founder and the CEO of the BNC International, a global company that is training people to start, restructure, and sustain their own businesses. Yeah. So in a nutshell, this is the guy.
Amazing stuff. So Munya, there's one question that a lot of us have when we meet you, but we are scared to ask. We are scared to confront. But deep down inside, we are judging you.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be very honest, because the element of judgment is a human trait.
Yes, yeah.
Good or bad is up to the beholder. But we all hear you. You have this vocal impairment, sort of like a stutter as you speak. And I'm sorry if it's offensive. It's not by all means trying to be offensive, but it's just trying to understand. The reason why I'm asking this question to those who might not understand where the question is coming from. He's a business coach, helping people one-on-one. He's a speaker. He's a motivational speaker. And he's got a vocal impairment, but he's still doing all those things. My fascination is he still manages to do big stuff with an excuse that he would use, but he's not using it. Yeah. Tell me about that story.
Wow. So I think for you to understand it better, let me tell you the background of where I tracked it back. Right? That was in 2005, 6, 7. That was the time I started noticing some funny things happening on me, and some of them I could try to control them, and some I couldn't. And then some I managed to, and some I haven't. So when I tracked it back then, I was staying with my mom, right? My dad and my mom, they separated while I was still young. So I don't know how does it feel to get up in the morning and say, good morning, mommy, good morning, daddy. But that was, so during that time of separation, I never, I can say on my primary level, I never learned on one school for more than 2 years. So I could change. This time I'm this way, or some of the time I could be on one school for one term and move and go to another school and do that and so on. So as a child who is moving every time, it affects you on the both on your emotional and also trying to adapt with either weather or whatsoever, right? And also when I'm staying with my mom, I'm the mama's boy. When I'm staying with my granny, we are now competing for granny. When I'm staying with my uncle, then I've got limitation. When I'm staying with this one, then I've got some limitation. So those things, and also I couldn't speak up to anyone, even if somebody walk on top of my toes, I couldn't just pick it up. Why? Because I feel, okay, it's not my mom, it's not my dad, so what are they gonna say to me? So I boiled the things. I kept on boiling. I kept on bottled the things. So I kept on keeping things inside, Please, if you are watching, don't keep things inside. I kept on keeping things inside because I didn't know who to share to, and what must I say to those people as well. So me keeping quiet and bottling all those things, it builds some emotionals, it builds something, because your body is telling you that I need to speak up something, but you are keeping on suppressing it. So it's like you are suppressing a spring. Dude, by the time that spring is gonna get out, it's gonna remove your eye, because it will jump, Yeah. So that's where things start happening. Like so sometimes I could, when I'm walking, so I could actually jump because I feel like there's something that need to get out of me. Something like that. So that's where the problem started. And then a funny thing, the other day we were at church, the white churches where they've got where they've got the prophet and so on. And guess what? The prophet told me that this child want to go crazy. It's who and who in his family who want him to go crazy. And that kid was like, no, me going crazy, it doesn't work, because this person was observing me when I was sitting. So I used to nod, like nod, right? It's something that I need to come out, something that I needed to release. So it's emotional that I needed to come out, but so I could see him say, and then you felt like, okay, so maybe this boy is talking to someone, I don't know, whether in spirit or whatsoever, and said, no, this guy is gonna go crazy. Yeah, he's gonna go crazy. Yeah, there's nothing like that. So that's the other thing. Where it started. And then I went school by school doing that. And guess what? It affected me so very much. Understand that at school I ended up playing with girls, not with boys, because all of the guys were mocking me. Yeah, so I couldn't have any friend to those people, and then it went further to understand that I thought now, because also remember I didn't have a father figure in my life, right? So it went to understand where those people, everybody who was wearing a trouser like me, most of them, they were now mocking me, not only for what I do, but also for this guy also plays with ladies. So that was the other thing. It's adding upon problem. Yet I was playing with those ladies as an escape. Yeah, because these guys, they were either mocking me or whatsoever. It went further, and things kept on piling one thing on top of another, But inside myself, I could tell myself that one day is one day. These people who are saying this, one day they will see me as an example. One thing, I'm gonna be there, getting rid of this, of whatever that is happening, And I sometimes also I tried some other medicine as well, like the medicine that was going to work with my nerves and sort of stuff. And
was it when now the speech had started to give you the problem, or it was before?
Speech, when the speech started giving me, remember I said this thing started around 2006. Yeah, so around 2006, the speech, there's a certain time where the speech could be something else. Like I couldn't talk very well, like what I'm doing right now.
You couldn't do this at all.
I couldn't do this because it was just something else. And then by that time, that's where I got some capsules, some pills that were calming some nerves and sort of stuff. But I found out that if I take this at this age, it's gonna kill me. And the other time as well, it's something else. So it was giving me problem up to now. Yeah.
Wow. And where did you eventually get the courage? Like when those things happened, let me rephrase. When did you start dreaming of becoming a speaker?
Oh my goodness. As I was telling you before we come on the show, like I used to walk 2 hours going to school, right? If I can tell you that, this is gonna sound very fun. But I loved it. So on my way to school, I used to walk a very long distance alone without meeting other kids because that was in the farm. So without meeting other kids, without getting the other group. So what was happening on my way there? That was my time of dreaming, like dreaming alone. I'll be in my own world. And you make me just if a plane passes on top of me, I said, oh, wow. One day I'm gonna be sitting there, and when I'm going, I could have ideas just coming and starting speaking to myself like alone while I'm going there. So I used to express myself. So I found and by then I didn't know that there are people who are making a living using their mouth as a speaker or whatsoever. So by then I would feel like, okay, either when I'm preaching at church. Or what? Because and also I used also to prepare for my assembly. Every assembly point, they knew that Munya is gonna be speaking about something. So I used to have series that would be running either every Monday or every Friday. They knew that every assembly time, Munya is gonna speak about something. It can be about health, it can be about another thing. So on that time I used to actually practice and practice. And then by the time I moved now and start now to see that okay, this is the rule. There are people who are living with speaking, who are motivational speakers. That's when I started to say, I think I can be like this one. I think I can be like that one. I think I can be like this one. But that thing, it was there, and when it's there, or I can say when I am dreaming about being a speaker or whatsoever, I don't see this. I don't see this Munya that is here, this Munya that is talking now. I don't see the guy. I don't see me being black. I don't see me being a starter. I don't see me being somebody who doesn't speak fluent English or whatsoever. I couldn't see myself in that area. I couldn't at all. I could see myself standing on the stage, having thousands and thousands of people, a standing ovation, something like that. But how am I gonna get there? I didn't know, but I just know that I'm gonna get there one day. So using this as an excuse, it wasn't even part of my mind.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting, man. Because for most people, you find that maybe most people have they're overweight.
Yeah.
They want to do things in front of people and they feel like my weight is a handicap to me. I can't do it. And other people are thin. I'm too thin to do this. Other people can't speak English fluently.
Yes.
They're using that as an excuse. And you decided to close your eyes from that and you just continue doing what you were doing.
If I can tell you that, if you do have a very big dream, an audacious one, a crazy one, all right? You know your destination. It's like, I know that right now I'm in Pretoria. I need to be in Cape Town. Cape Town is my destination. How am I going to get there? By train, by bus, by air, by walking, by whatever? It doesn't matter. But what I know is I am here. I need to be in Cape Town by next week, Tuesday. Right? That is where I need to be. How am I going to get there? It's now, I'm the one now going to say, okay, so if I need to be there by Tuesday, plane is going to take me 2 hours. Bus is going to take me this. This is going to take me how long? So I'm now calculating my things to be there. The fact that there is a mountain, there we are going to need to go underneath, there is an ocean where we are going to do this, we are going, that one is, it doesn't need to be as an excuse. And also, if you know, I love this. In 1844, I read this and I said, this is my mission. So I'm gonna use this as my motivation every day. In 1844, the Christians in America, they were saying that a crisis is gonna come in 1844 and so on. And William Miller was the one who calculated the things. It's called the Great Disappointment. You can go and you need to go and read about that. The words of William Miller stuck in my mind up to now. You know, he said, "Lord, I don't know what happened, but I know you will come one day." Then listen, he said, "I have fixed my mind on another time. That time that you are going to come. So whatever that's going to happen in between now and when it's going to come, it doesn't matter." I take that and use it. You know what? I know I need to be somewhere, and that's where I fixed my mind. So I don't care what's happening here. Be it whatever that I might use as an excuse, it doesn't have to be there. Because, okay, if I said, okay, I don't speak nicely, or I'm black, or I'm this and that and that and that, right? How was I going to be who I am today? Was I even going to be in your show as a motivational or a talk like this? I wasn't going to be here, right? Simply because I've been using those excuses. So let me tell you one thing. Every day you get up, you have got two options to either continue sleeping and use weather or whatsoever as an excuse, or get up and do whatever it takes until you get what you want. So the defaults that we have, some of them are actually God put them on us so that we can see His hand, so that we can use that as a testimony. Yes, so we don't need to use what the defaults that we have or whatsoever that we have as an excuse. It doesn't need to be there. Yeah, that's why I wrote the book, No More Excuses for Me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yo, let's talk about your business now.
Yeah.
And then you started a coaching business, a training business, all revolving around speaking.
Yes.
Where did that start, and what motivated you to start your business? And tell us about your business, the type of clients that you cater, and from where.
Well, that is a huge question. So I run a company that is doing business training. So I call myself an inspirational speaker. Right. So I do inspirational speaking, entrepreneurship training, business coaching, automation, where we put systems, make systems work for you. Right. And right now, we, as I said, it's BNC International. So we are an international country, a company that is helping clients from 18 countries as of this month of September. We just added 2 more countries on our client base. So just added two more countries. That is Brazil and Singapore. So we've got clients in Brazil.
I think we should add a picture somewhere here to show just a screenshot of an event or a session you had with your clients.
Yes.
So people can understand what you're talking about.
That's very true.
And how old what's the age group of the people that you're working with?
Well, at first I needed the people of my age because that was the most comfortable thing. And also I have experienced that from 20 up to now. Right. But right now, I don't know where is it coming from, because my clients, I can say, are about 67 to 73% of my clients, they are in between 22 to 48. And then the rest, they go from 48 going up. My oldest client is 62.
Oh.
Yeah, a lady in Cape Town.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is it fine if we ask your age?
Yeah, sure.
How old are you?
I just turned 24 years. I just turned 24.
What were you doing when you were 24? What are you doing when you are 24 right now? Hey, that question comes to me as well.
Yeah, so
Wow, Munya.
yeah. So let me tell you one thing. My peers back then, if I can tell you truthfully, I am a very lazy guy when it comes to manual work. This body, manual work, just this on manual, no, like construction and sort of stuff. I'm very lazy in that. So that's why I'm not lazy in using my brain. So somebody who is watching, you viewer, if you are lazy to use your body, at least use your mind. If you can't use your mind, then use your manual work. Right? Yeah. So I told myself that I might say that I am lazy in doing manual work, but I need to retire at 28. 28, I must retire on some of the things, and on my retirement there are goals that are there, financial goals, personal goals, this one goals that I am working on. So I set these goals at 20. Right now I've been working on those goals. Yeah, we are getting there day by day. So at 24, yeah, you are saying that I've done great things, but guess what? I'm still under pressure because I'm left with 4 years that I need to work. So these 4 years, it's 4 years of working and working very hard, so that I can retire them.
Wow, it's such an inspiration.
Yeah, and also, the other thing that I might need also to share with other people, with the people that are watching, regardless of either the defaults or the excuses that you might see, they say that I say that I love to say that everybody is a millionaire. You can either be a millionaire of making excuses or a millionaire of having ideas and work on those ideas. Are you aware that meeting big people, like this question, it comes every time, hey, how do you meet all these people that you are either interviewing or how are you being interviewed on a radio station in Australia or on whatsoever, yet you are here in South Africa? How are you doing that? And I said, you know what? You need to do what you call networking for success. Networking for success. Go out there, meet people. That's why we've got social media. I'm not on Facebook. I'm not on WhatsApp to comment on the jokes or to comment on whatsoever. I'm not there to do that. I'm there to make connections. I'm there to meet people. I'm there to create friends, business friends, and sort of stuff. So what I do best is I network. So I don't care who you are. I don't care about your status. I don't care about what. I sit down and send an email or send you a DM. It's up to you to either respond to me or not. Once you respond, you respond to me, then we take it from there. It's now a conversation. So don't be afraid of inboxing Trevor Noah, because I've sent him some couple of emails already. And don't be afraid of sending an email to Oprah, because I've done that. I've sent some emails. Some of them they might take 6 months to be opened. That's fine. It's not their problem of either opening my email or responding.
You have done your part.
I've done my part. I've connected to those people on Instagram. Instagram is very cheap. It's really very easy to connect with people than Facebook. So I've done that. I've connected with those people. And I know that one day I'm going to have them on my show, or they're going to have me on their show. When, I don't know, but what I know is that eventually it's going to happen. Why is it? Why do I believe that? Because I've planted the seed. I've planted the seed. You cannot expect to reap what you didn't sow. Wow. You need to go and plant that seed, and then you let it grow. You let it grow. You watch it. You let it grow. Something like that.
And what are some of the names that you have in your network? I know you have done interviews with Robin Banks.
Yeah.
You have interacted with JT Fox.
Yeah.
You've done like a lot of names. What are some of the names that you?
Some of the names is do you know Bob Proctor?
Yes.
Bob Proctor from The Secret.
Yes.
I interact with his senior coaches, Cleona O'Hara, who also helped me on some of the things. She is based in Los Angeles right now. I've interacted with Cobus Visa, the Mr. Fireworker of Africa. I have, it's quite a lot of people, like I Shirley Mentor, these big people, Susanna Kennedy, Brian Walsh. I've interacted with all those people. I know them. We do this and that, and we fly all the way to Australia. We've got Edward Ziam, the top LinkedIn guy. We've got the likes of Kun Huang, and then we go all the way to Singapore. We've got Abby Young. We go all the way to America again. We've got the likes of Jema. Those people, they are well known in their areas. Yes, and they're doing great things. They're doing Matthew Clark, the LinkedIn guy, the founder of Rainmaker, is also on the interviews on my show. A Christian from UIA. It's quite a lot of people, man.
Sure.
Yeah, it's quite a lot of people.
How do people join your program?
So we just got an online academy called BNC Academy. It's an academy where you continuously learn. I love continuously learning because guess what? If you are not learning, you are dying. The world is evolving. So how can you cope up with the world? You need to learn every day. Read books every day. But some of us, we are not good readers. So what can you do? We are good listeners. So what do? I can go on the BNC Academy. I just play something and I can listen to some of them. So we do have a BNC Academy where we train branding, coaching, networking, social media marketing, systems and sort of stuff. And we also give you free coaching as well if you just join as well.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to join the BNC Academy, I highly recommend that you join the Academy because I've been there. I checked it out. It's amazing. I had an interview on his BNC Academy. He didn't mention the names of the people that I said. Come on, what's wrong with
Oh my goodness. How can I do
So yeah, guys, it's amazing. The BNC Academy, sales, marketing. If you want to grow if you want to start a business, start with him. If you want to grow your business, start with him. If your business is grown, you want to sustain it, go to him.
Yeah.
That's what he does for you. So I really, really appreciate your presence on the show. Thank you for honoring me. This show is big.
I'm the one who's honored. I'm the one who's so honored. Thank you so much for having me.
And I hope people are motivated and inspired. There is no excuse, man. I mean, excuse does not exist. Yeah. So buy his book as well. It's also on the BNC Academy. You will buy it there. No excuse.
Yeah.
Amazing. Guys, till we meet again next week. It's finished.
Miracle perspective is in the perspective. It's finished.